and welcome to ZTN Sports Daily on a Friday. This is where you get the latest stories from the world of sport, and we have plenty coming your way. Now, Dumbare admits FC Platinum are a quality side, but Mapeza plays down their chances in Mozambique on Saturday. Lewis Hamilton's status has grown remarkably, but with that comes a lot of responsibility for the Formula One champion. We scoured the net for some weird and wacky sports stories. Spurs make intention known ahead of Chelsea showdown. Will it be Jose Mourinho or Frank Lampard? My name is Lance Yanda and you are watching Sports Daily here on ZTN. First up, we talk football. Now, FC Platinum coach Norman Mapeza believes there is a lot to be done for players to reach full fitness. He was speaking before the Zimbabwe champions left for a CAF Champions League match against Costa do Sol on Saturday.
And, there is massive changes since the time I left. You know, there are new players, the coaches have been here before, they're no longer here. So from the 3 days I've been there, you know, I can't say there are so many things which needs to be done. You know, but still we need time, you know, for me with the boys to know some of the new players who are there now, and then we'll see from there.
Mama Peza believes that he knows how their opponents plays.
Football in Mozambique. The only time I last heard about them was when they played against the under-20s, and they won. I've got some few ideas how they play, you know, and how they organize at the back, how they operate in midfield, using maybe 1-4-4-2. You know, I've been reading much about them, so we know how is it going to be when you get to Mozambique.
Now, Mikel Arteta believes he has challenged Nicolas Pepe to be consistent after the winger's positive reaction last night. After his red card against Leeds, Pepe inspired Arsenal to a 3-0 win over Molde to reach the last 32 in the Europa League. His performances means he has now been directly involved in 9 goals in his 10 Europa League games for Arsenal. The win also meant the Gunners have won their opening 4 group matches in a European campaign for the first time since the 2005 to 2006 season. Well, it is game on in the Premier League, and Tottenham have made their intentions to Chelsea known with a dominant performance in the Europa League despite resting key players last night. Their 4-0 win over Ludogorets also means they have won 5 consecutive matches in all competitions for the first time since a run of 6 under Mauricio Pochettino in November 2018. Mourinho's side have also kept 3 consecutive clean sheets for the first time since April 2019. Now, football legend Diego Maradona has been buried in a private ceremony after his death on Wednesday. This burial came after a day of emotional scenes in the Argentine capital, Buenos Aires. Only around 24 relatives and close friends attended the final ceremony. Now, Harare Cricket's first league, the Vinyl Cup, starts this Sunday. It marks the beginning of qualification for the next National Premier League. The top 4 finishers at the end of the season qualify for the NPL. And here are Week 1's fixtures. Manyame face Takashinga 2 at Takashinga. Gladiators visit Old Hararians. Rainbow play host to Uprising at Alex. And Takashinga 1 play Royal at Old Hararians B ground. Now, Lewis Hamilton is under pressure to use his status to advocate for human rights after he received letters on that note in Bahrain. The Formula One champion said he was still digesting the issue but has already called on Formula One to do more in that regard. The BBC reports that on Wednesday, 30 UK MPs raised concerns of such violations linked to Sunday's Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, when we come back, we give you the weird and wacky sports stories from the net.
Hello everyone, it's Martin Mongongo here, Zimbabwe Rugby Cheetahs and Sabres player. Just a quick message from me of encouragement to my fellow Zimbabweans. Guys, let's just please stay indoors, stay safe. Let's just work with the government and just stay safe and practice our personal hygienes. This thing is very dangerous, it's very deadly. Currently I'm based in Europe and things are very tough, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. As Zimbabweans, we're well known to going through the storms, and I believe we will make it through this one. Just much love and prayers going out to everyone and your families. Let's just also try stay active, around our yards, do a walk, home workouts, whatever it is. Please, guys, let's just stay safe and work with the government. Much love and respect for everyone. Please take care.
Oh, you are watching Sports Daily here on ZTN. Now, to start off our weird and wacky, we give you the darker side of the late Diego Maradona, and this tops it off. No, he was always ready for a battle, isn't he? As short as he was and always being the fighty kind. Now, Diego had a good relationship with the press and had a great sense of humor.
Affectionate with your players, lots of hugs and kisses. Can love help win the World Cup? And are you naturally affectionate with everybody? Or is this something that you learnt as a player? Do you respond better? Maybe the translation is... Is this something that you learned as a player?
I prefer women. I'm dating Veronica. She's 31 years old. She's blonde. She's beautiful.
Well, there he was, just showing love for what he actually liked, not what the journalist had said. Now, here's how Diego Maradona used to handle post-match interviews.
Estando acá, Diego, me imagino que has visto también más el fútbol de la Liga MX de Primera División. Lo has observado más de cerca, me imagino que ya algo lo conocías. ¿Qué piensas de la Liga MX, de su nivel?
No,
Throughout the years when Argentina was scoring goals, this is how Diego Maradona used to celebrate. Passion. I wonder what he was looking at. Well, you can follow us on our social media handles, which is @ZTN News and @ZTN Sport. On Facebook, it's Zimpapers TV Network. On YouTube, it's ZTN. And on our website, we are www.ztn.co.zw.
You're watching the Stars Corner right here on Sports Daily, brought to you by Remington Gold, the proud sponsors of Dynamo's Football Club. Yeah, we'll be bringing you the Stars every Friday, right here on the Stars Corner. Stars from Dynamo's Football Club. Who are we talking to today? Yeah, I'll give you time to ponder on that. Who are we talking to? But in the meantime, we still have replica jerseys to give away. Yeah. Iraoya Genga from our proud sponsors, Remington Gold. Yes. This can be yours. What do you need to do? You need to answer a very simple question that our star today is going to ask. And today we are talking to new Dynamo's goalkeeper, Timon Mvula. Timon, welcome to the Stars Corner.
Thank you so much.
We are happy that you are here. I trust that you're also happy that you're here.
Yes.
All right, so you joined Dynamos this year.
Yeah, so far I can't complain. Everything is super.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm enjoying each and every time here in Dynamos. Everything.
Who approached you? Did you go to the coach and say, no, I want to join, or they came to you and said, no, we want you to come to Dynamos?
They approached me.
Why do you think they approached you?
Because I hate them when we were playing them here in Rufaro Stadium.
So you think that was the game that you sold yourself to Dynamos?
Yes.
So I want to understand the view from an outsider. When you were looking at Dynamos Football Club, what were your honest opinion on Dynamos?
What I can say with Dynamos is a big club whereby everyone wants to play for Dynamos. Even whether there is money or there's no money, but they think that page, that brand is big.
There is Chinani, Simba, and there is Mnyara Zidia. How do you rate your chances?
As for now, what I can say, I'm a third choice. So to be a first choice, I have to work hard.
Why are you relegating yourself to third choice?
No, they're the ones, I found them there. So I have to work hard for me to do.
Did the coaches tell you that you're third choice?
No.
Remember when we started, I told you that you were going to ask a question, and we need to give this away. Yes, what's the question that you're going to ask?
Who was the man of the match between Wange and Dynamos?
Second game, last year.
Last year, yes.
So the game that was played between Wange and Dynamos in 2019 at Rufaro Stadium. Yeah, we talked about that game, and I said it was more like Timon Fuller versus Dynamos. What was the scoreline in that game?
We won 2-1.
If you get it correct, well, if you think you know it, just go on the comment section and write the name of the person you think was the man of the match, and this can be yours. You'll go to Dynamos matches clad in this. Well, thanks so much, Timon. Next up, we will be talking to assistant coach Naison Muchekela to also hear what he thinks of the brand that he is part of, Dynamos Football Club, and who are proudly sponsored by Remington Gold. You're watching the Stars Corner right here on Sports Daily, brought to you by Remington Gold, the proud sponsors of Dynamos Football Club. Now we've got another guest. This time is interesting. That's all I can say about this guest. We are joined by Dynamos assistant coach Naison Muchekela. Well, during your playing days, Naison, they used to call you the check master.
Yes, Howard.
Where did that come from?
The name originated after we went to play a friendly match in Angola for Zimbabwe under 23. The coach was Nelson Matongorori then, and I had a fascination with the Czech Republic. Luis Churi was playing in Czechoslovakia at that time. And every time I used to always mention the name Czech Master, and the name rubbed off. Eventually, people started calling me the Czech Master.
And what happened to your Dynamos playing career?
Unfortunately, I got injured in 2002. I had to undergo surgery, operation that kept me out for about 2 years from playing football. And I came back in 2005. But it was a bit different. I wasn't the same. I was a totally different player. I was a bit scared. I wasn't getting involved in the duels. So it was a totally different player from the one that played before the injury and the one that started playing after 2005.
I like you're well-spoken. And you work with Tondera Ndera. He's also well-spoken. What is it about the crop of the Dynamos coaches now?
I think we had very well grooming at Prince Edward. I spent 6 years at Prince Edward. Personally, I'm also a certified banker, experienced banker. I've been in the banking sector for about 7 years. I'm a certified exchange control compliance officer through the Central Bank of Zimbabwe. So I think I'm actually used to speaking on the public fora.
Is the pressure the same from your playing days and now?
We're in the business of results. That's the business, and it's actually a bit more worse at Dynamos. It's more than a team. It's a club or institution that represents a way of life for the 7 million multitude of supporters that back us, and they desire results. It provides a victory, provides an escape from all the emotional and psychological trauma that they might be going through. So there's always pressure when you're at Dynamos. And for us as coaches, we have to learn and teach the current crop of players, young players, how to manage that pressure.
So 2020, and probably the next coming years, God willing, you'll still be there at Dynamos, because we know what happens there, you know, with the pressure and, you know, results oriented. People will always expect Dynamos to win. Just a clean to the future. And the opposition that's there in the Premier Soccer League, where do you rank yourselves?
I think there are a lot of highly experienced sides in the PSL with deep pockets. You talk about FC Platinum, you talk about Ngezi Platinum. One thing that we have on our side is, I think, is an unknown entity compared to those other teams. We have relatively new players that want to prove they can actually play at the highest level. And I think we might be able to surprise a couple of people in the league this year.
Checkmaster.
Thank you, Howard.
Hopefully the glory days are back.
Hopefully,
with you guys.
God willing.
Stars Corner brought to you by Remington Gold, the proud sponsors of Dynamos Football Club. And we've been talking to assistant coach Nyson Muchekela.
And our winner for this week's Dynamos replica jersey, courtesy brought to you by Remington Gold, will be Bothwell Petro. You would like to come and collect your jersey here at the ZTN studios, and congratulations to you. Well, that's all we had for today on Sports Daily. We are back again on Monday, certainly, to give you all the latest stories in sport. My name is Lance Jan, and remember, stay true to yourself this 2020. Thanks for watching.